How is it going, Data Bytes? Is no data here, and welcome back to another episode of Roblox Assassin. Today on Roblox Assassin, we're really just going to do a bit of gameplay because, you know, it has been a pretty long time since we have actually done any gameplay of any kind. So we're just going to do some gameplay. We're going to hang out in this Assassin server, maybe jump to some other ones, I don't know. We're probably going to complete these missions over there. Ooh, I have a round of deathmatch. So, yeah, I am definitely going to have to server jump to complete that mission. So yeah, in this video, we're just going to do some normal gameplay, and we're probably also going to talk about some Assassin news. That is right, guys. It has been a pretty long time since we have really heard anything regarding updates to the game. So I'm just going to tell you guys everything I know, because everyone's always asking me, oh, when is the next Assassin update? When is comp? So I'm really going to delve into that in this video and give you guys a little bit of speculation and what we know so far regarding the next update. So yeah, if you guys are excited for this episode of Assassin, then be sure to drop a like on this video. It helps out a whole lot. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more Assassin videos in the future. Also, in case you guys were not aware, we do have merch now. If you check at the very bottom of this video, you should see some no data merch, so you can definitely buy that if you want. I know this is a pretty tough time economically, but if 4 more people buy the merch, and I will be able to have a sale, so I'll be able to sell things at lower price. But in order to do that, a couple more people do need to buy the merch, because that's just how the website works. So yeah, if you want to check out the merch, link in the description, and hopefully we can have that sale pretty soon. Anyway, I kind of just casually dominated that match. I think most people were AFK anyway, so now we're getting into the free-for-all. So this is really where it's going to be super spicy. So I see someone right there. Can we throw a knife at him? Yes, we can. I have the Midas touch effect for some reason, but I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this person right here. All right, he's dead. And then I think there's someone in the bathroom. Oh, I should have focused on that guy first. I really should have focused on that guy first instead of the AFK person who cannot physically kill me. Hey, Craig, you have a point. Where is Craig? Craig is a very shy bird. I say this on streams a lot, but like every time I do a trade, he runs away. Every time I do a trade, he just disappears. He's very shy. He doesn't appear in videos very often, but he does love you guys. He is very happy to see you guys. He's just very shy, so he doesn't really appear on camera all that often. But Craig is here to see you guys. So everyone go down in the comments and say hi, Craig, so that he knows that you see him. All right, wait, all right, just this guy left. Just this guy left. Can I snipe him? Can I snipe it from downtown? Ooh, that was a nice snipe. He wasn't really fighting back. He wasn't really jumping or anything, but that was still a pretty cool snipe, honestly. So let's go into the time shop. Let's see what we have in the time shop today. We have Pebble. Ooh, should I buy Pebble? This is like such an ugly knife. Do I really want to buy it? All right, fine. I will buy Pebble in this video, but you guys have to leave a like. All right, you guys have to leave a like for me to buy Pebble. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So there we go. I bought Pebble for you guys. So go ahead and leave a like on this video if you haven't done so already. Also, I just won on the mine, which is awesome. So I just got 50 tokens right there. That is great. Anyway, guys, let's actually talk about the game for a little while, because again, it has been a pretty long time since we have actually seen any updates from this game. And a lot of people are wondering, you know, where are the updates for this game? You know, what's going on? And obviously, there's really no clear-cut answer to that. But I am going to give some reasons as to why that might be. And I'm also going to give you guys some little bit of Assassin news, because there is a little bit of Assassin news going around and a little bit of speculation. So I'm going to tell you guys what's what. So again, a lot of people have been wondering, where are the updates? Where's comp? Why was there no Easter event? And stuff like that. And I believe that there are 2 main reasons as to why we haven't seen any Assassin updates in a while. The first reason is, to our knowledge, we don't actually have anyone who is making the knives. As you guys know, before 2020, I Don't Have a Use was the person who was basically making all the knives in the game. A handful of the knives that you see in Assassin were made by him. Glorious Axe, Competitor Blade, Void Champion, Champion Axe, Runic Blade, Dreamwalker, Northern Star, pretty much all these dreams. A lot of the most recent knives were made by I Don't Have a Use. So, you know, he was the knife maker for a pretty long time. But in January of 2020, he unfortunately stepped down as a developer for Assassin. He is no longer actually developing knives for the game. And the reason for that is, I don't know if you actually got a wonderful opportunity to make UGC content, user-generated content. You know, he moved on to bigger and better things. It's a really huge honor to be able to make stuff in the UGC. Not a lot of people get the opportunity at the moment. It's a pretty new thing. Obviously, in the future, everyone's going to have access to it. But at the moment, it's a pretty exclusive club to be in, and you get a lot of money for it. So yeah, he's kind of stepped down as the knife maker for Assassin. And to our knowledge, we don't have any new knife maker at the moment. We haven't really seen any new developers making knives for the game. So, you know, why was there no Easter event? It's because there were no knives made for the Easter event. There were no knives, there were no Easter knives available, you know? The second reason being is what is obviously going on in the world at the moment. Personally, I'm not going to get too much into it. I think you can get monetized for talking about it now, but I generally choose not to talk about it. But yeah, guys, suffice to say, there's a lot going on in the world, and we don't really know Prisman's situation during this time. Prisman is one of the more mysterious Roblox developers. I'm stuck. I am stuck. I am very stuck. Yeah, there's no way out of this. Prisman is one of the more mysterious developers. We don't really know anything about him at all. And obviously that's totally fine. All right, we obviously don't need to know Prisman's, you know, personal information or anything. That's obviously not necessary. All right, he obviously does not need to share that. But again, that being said, we don't really know what Prisman's situation is during this tough time. We don't really know what he's doing. We don't really know how he's dealing with it. We don't even know if he's sick or not. You know, he could be very sick. So again, I've said this in videos and streams before, but during this time, you know, give Prisman a bit of slack. We're all dealing with this issue, and we don't really know what's going on with Prisman right now. But we really should be patient with him during this time. And yes, this time would be a great time for an Assassin update, considering, you know, we're all at home. But again, Prisman could be struggling, and we really don't know. We haven't heard from him in a pretty long time. But anyway, enough about that. Let's actually talk about what we know so far. What is the next update going to potentially be? So, you know, I've been around on the internet recently, and I found a couple of pieces that I can put together to find what the next update is probably going to be. So first of all, yesterday we got a tweet from Olaf. Now, if you don't know who Olaf is, he is basically one of the many map developers for Roblox Assassin. Olaf has made a handful of maps, one of the maps being Castle Keep 2. All right, Castle Keep 2 was made by Olaf. I believe Olaf also worked on the Estates map. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it was a collaboration between a couple of map developers, and I'm pretty sure Olaf was involved. So yeah, he's made Castle Keep 2, he's made Estate. So yeah, he's a pretty good admin, and yesterday we got a tweet from him saying I should build a map. Now, obviously, this doesn't necessarily mean that he is currently working on a map, but, you know, he is kind of pointing out that he should make a map, so that probably means that he will. So yeah, it seems like that Olaf is going to be working on a brand new map for the game, which is awesome. I believe the last map that we have seen from Olaf was the submarine base, which was sadly removed from the game during the Christmas event. Pretty tragic, honestly. That honestly was a pretty cool map with a 2-floor system and the little jump pads. It was like the trampoline. It was cool. But yeah, we haven't really seen any maps from him otherwise. I feel like during 2019, I feel like we've seen a lot of maps from Strasta. Like, Strasta made the lobby, he made the oil rig, the hydro plant, the Zen Palace. He made Warehouse version 2. Granted, that was removed, but even so, like, Strasta's made a lot of maps last year. So it is pretty cool that we are going to be getting another map from Olaf. So that kind of begs a question, what is he working on? What map is he going to be making? Well, about a week and a half ago, Zikoy, who is another admin, he actually posted a question on the Roblox Assassin Discord. And if you've played Assassin for a very, very long time, this is going to be some pretty exciting news for you. And essentially, Zikoy asked if there should be a revamp of the 2016 Sky Lobby. So I'm going to give you guys a picture that Zikoy posted, and this was basically during late 2016, early 2017. It was removed around February of 2017, so this is a very, very old lobby. And this was the lobby that was there when I first started playing Assassin. So this was the first Assassin lobby that I was ever in, and I honestly loved this lobby to bits. All right, that lobby was super cool. It was so awesome. That lobby actually had its own little secret code door, kind of like what we currently have, but it was a lot smaller. And it never opened, and there was no prize in it, but everyone was like kind of speculating, like, oh, how'd you open that, like, how do you open that door? What's the code? Is there a prize in there? The answer was always no. But it was still nice to speculate. And there was like a hot tub in the VIP room, and that was like super fun, and that was so cool. And the obby for it was really fun. Like, it was a pretty tough obby, honestly. And there was even a way to glitch out of the lobby to go to a secret private beach. I'm not even kidding. You literally had to glitch out of the lobby to get to the private beach, like outside of the map. And there was literally like a beach, and there was a radio there that played beach music. I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding. I don't think I can find a picture for that, because that's like really obscure and really specific, and honestly not a lot of people knew about it. But it was like super cool to glitch out of the map and find that secret beach. It was so cool. And I know that there are people who know what I'm talking about and can definitely confirm that there was a secret beach in that lobby. And it was so fun to go to. That was like my favorite part of the map. So yeah, I love this lobby, and it would be super cool for that lobby to return. So yeah, if you kind of put the pieces together, again, this is kind of speculation. This isn't 100% true. But what if Olaf is actually working on this brand new revamped 2016 lobby? That would be super cool. Again, I love this lobby to bits, and I would love to see a remastered version of that lobby. That would be absolutely sick. So yeah, again, speculation, but it seems like Olaf is probably going to be working on this lobby, and hopefully that'll be implemented pretty soon. So guys, let me know what you think about that. Go down in the comments below and let me know, what do you guys want to see from this lobby? I have a couple things. For one, I want that code door to open. All right, again, there was like a code door with the little like keypad on it, and it never opened. You couldn't really get inside. There was nothing inside anyway. There was literally nothing inside there. If you glitched inside, there was just nothing there. But I think now that we have this giant door with this keypad and like this huge lobby puzzle to like give you an exotic knife at the end, I feel like we should have that in the Sky lobby as well. I think it'd be really cool for the revamped 2016 lobby to, you know, basically have its own puzzle, and then, you know, be able to open that same keypad door and then maybe get a prize. Maybe it could just be Ancient Sickle again, but again, it would be really cool to see a brand new prize. Again, we don't currently have a knife maker, obviously, so that might be a little bit easier said than done, but I think it'd be really cool if we could have another lobby puzzle to find out the key to, you know, open a door and get a knife for it. So that's one thing that I want for that lobby. And the second thing that I want for this lobby is I want a way to get to the private beach. All right, again, in the previous, you know, 2016 Sky lobby, you could literally glitch out of the lobby and get to a secret private beach with a radio that played music, and there was like a purple umbrella and beach chair, and it was super cool, super obscure. Hardly anyone found it. And for me personally, as someone who started playing Assassin with that lobby, I feel like there needs to be a way to get there. It doesn't necessarily need to be a glitch. It could just be a little secret passage or something. But if there's no way to get to the private beach, then it's just not the same. All right, it's not the same lobby for me personally. I'm sure it'd be great otherwise, but if there was no way to get to the private beach, then, you know, something would just be missing. It just wouldn't feel the same. It would not be the same lobby. So like, there's got to be a glitch or a secret passage or something to get there. Otherwise, it's just not what it used to be. But again, let me know what you guys think. I think it would be super cool to see this revamped lobby. So hopefully Olaf is working on it, or maybe he's just working on another, you know, map to play in. Whether it's a new lobby or like an actual new map to play, you know, one of these maps, it would still be super cool, and it's great that we might get some Assassin updates in the future. So also in the news, the time shop has been around in Assassin for about 2 months now. So again, while I do encourage people to keep an open mind about it, you know, it's been 2 months. I feel like most people have made their decisions regarding the time shop by now. A handful of people have actually grown to like the time shop, believe it or not. A handful of people have grown to like it. But it does seem like that most people still do not like the time shop. It's just not the same as cases. The same for me personally. I've said this many times. I do prefer cases. Just as a YouTuber and a content creator, I do definitely prefer cases because, you know, I can do case unboxings and they're like super expensive to make, but like they're super fun to make, and you guys really enjoy those unboxing videos. And you can't really make a video buying knives from the time shop. You really can't. First of all, it's not that entertaining, and second of all, once you buy all the knives, that's it. You have to wait like 9 hours. Like if you just buy everything in the time shop, there's really nothing else for you to do. Really not the same as an unboxing video. So yeah, I feel like the time shop has really just gotten rid of a pretty big genre of, you know, my assassin channel. So that's why I've been doing a lot more Murder Mystery 2 unboxings. But yeah, a lot of people are wondering, will cases ever come back? And that is still a possibility. Again, when cases got removed, Zikoi suggested that Prisman adds rarity-based cases. So basically, there would be a common case and a rare case, legendary case, exotic case, all that stuff. And basically, you know, it would just be a 100% chance to get a specific tier of a knife. So again, there would be an exotic case, 100% chance exotic, but you could never get like a legendary or a mythic from that case. It would just be 100% chance exotic, 0% chance any other tier. But the actual knife that you would get is random, so you would get a completely random exotic. So again, I felt like that was a nice compromise because there's a lot less randomness involved, it's a lot more consistent, but there is still just enough randomness to make unboxings a bit more entertaining. So again, in terms of cases in Time Shop, cases could come back. Again, we don't really know, but I feel like given the negative backlash, I feel like it is kind of likely that we might see cases come back in some form. Prisman does listen to his community, and I feel like he wouldn't double down on it if people really didn't like it after like 2 months. But obviously something like this was worth a try, and maybe it can be improved to be a little bit better for everyone. But again, in general, people do not really like the time shop at the moment, so I feel like it is likely to be removed at some point. And last but not least, in this little assassin news video, Prisman's inventory. As you guys know, I am friends with Prisman, so I am able to see his inventory. And, you know, that's kind of necessary to make thumbnails and for Zikoi to add pictures of knives to the value list. So, you know, it's kind of a necessary thing that we can, you know, see the pictures for these knives. So, as you guys know, if Prisman is developing something, then I will see those knives early. I will see those knives early because I can check Prisman's inventory and I can see some knives early. But I cannot leak anything. Again, I've kind of made this promise to Prisman. I cannot leak anything. If he is making something, I cannot show it to you guys. I can't show you any knives. I can't show you the names of any knives. So again, I can't really show anything personally, but what I will say is that there are some extra knives in Prisman's inventory. Again, I can't show you what they are, but there is some extra stuff in Prisman's inventory. So there might be an update in the near future adding those stuff in. And what I will say is that before Use actually stepped down as a developer, he actually made a couple more extra knives that Prisman never added into the game. So even though Use is no longer a developer for Assassin, we might actually see a couple more knives from him that were made in the past, like probably before 2020. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Again, let me know what you guys think. I know we haven't had a lot of updates recently, but I did want to make a little bit of an update video to let you guys know what is going on. Also, in terms of competitive mode, I have no idea there. Again, I feel like we're going to need another person making the knives before we can have another competitive season, because as you guys know, Glorious Axe and Void Champion are completely unobtainable, so we need new top 10 and top 100 prizes. So, you know, we're gonna need someone to make those knives. So, you know, I wouldn't really count on Comp coming back anytime soon until we have a new person making those knives. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Roblox Assassin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all those other things that YouTube people do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.